Kung college student ako ngayon at gusto kong i-prepare yung adult self ko, sisimulan kong gawin itong 5 financial habits bago pa man ako gumraduate. Tapos ito yung goal. I'm not necessarily looking for making money right now, pero ang gusto ko is to learn good financial habits and make smart money decisions with the money that I have right now. Since bata pa ako, kunyari, I feel like it's also a good time to build financial habits. So kung college student ka, you're also thinking like this, you're thinking ahead, I think you are already ahead of your generation. Start na agad tayo ng number 1, tracking money. So, kung college student ako, syempre meron akong allowance. Pag binigay na siya sa akin, itatrack ko kung saan siya napupunta, saan siya nagagastos. Basta itatrack ko kada sentimo. Sa mga adults, ang tawag na dyan ay budgeting. In the old times, nung unang panahon, nung hindi pa money na yung currency, ang meron yung mga tao ay mga livestock. They own livestock. There's a proverb that says, know well the condition of your flocks and give attention to your herds. Doon tayo sa first part. Know well the condition of your flocks. Isipin mo ha, nasa unang panahon ka, kunyari, kasi flocks yung ginamit doon, no? Pero kunyari isang flock lang meron ka, tupahan. Every time na titingin ka, sisilip ka doon sa farm mo or sa bentana mo, okay, may mga tupa pa ako. Without knowing the condition or checking each one of them or counting them, di ba? Pwedeng gumising ka everyday na thinking marami pang tupa. Nakikita ko pa kasi sila. Pero, if you don't know the condition of your flocks, hindi mo alam baka kagabi may kinain ng 3 yung wolf or inatake na yung iba or nawala na yung iba or nabawasan na sila. So, the first habit that you can build right now is to know the condition of your flocks. Meaning, to know the condition of yung money na meron ka, yung allowance na binibigay sa'yo. This habit, it actually builds financial awareness. Kasi whether you're a student or adult ka na, yung habit that you're trying to build right now is financial awareness. A practical application that I can give you, nung nag-research ako na saan commonly yung mga taong gumagamit, ako kasi personally, I just use a spreadsheet, mas gumagana sa akin yun. Pero for a lot of people, when I did my research, etong money manager na app yung mas gumagana sa kanila. So, find out what works for you, pero try mo this first if wala ka pang system or application that you track your money. Habit number 2, create a storehouse. Ano yung storehouse? So, according to the dictionary, ang storehouse ay a building used for storing goods. Balik ulit tayo sa unang panahon, no? So, noong unang panahon, meron silang mga storehouses kung saan nila nilalagay yung mga ani nila. Or, balik tayo dun sa tupahan, diba? Hindi naman sila nasa field lang forever. I think, di ko sure, baka pag umuulan or bumabagyo, pinapasok sila na may storehouse din sila or barn na pinaglalagyan, diba? I actually learned this from the book, The Storehouse Principle. So, ang nakalagay dun sa book na Storehouse Principle, merong purpose kada sentimo na nare-receive mo. May purpose yung allowance na nakukuha, may purpose kung meron kang extra na nakukuha, and for now, na student ka, baka sakto pa lang ang lahat. Or minsan baka kulang pa nga, diba? Pero okay lang yon. Try this first. Pay yourself first 1%. Kahit 1% lang. So if you receive your allowance, kung weekly man yan or monthly, put the 1% in a storehouse. Pero you have to create a storehouse na kasi muna. Kasi saan mo ilalagay yung 1%, diba? The habit that we are trying to build here, yung habit number 2, is the discipline of saving. So, hindi end goal yung pagsasave or the money that you would save. Ang end goal natin dito ay magkaroon ka ng habit. And the habit that you are building here is discipline. The amount you save kasi right now matters less than the habit that you will actually learn. Kasi yung disiplina, hindi lang siya sa pagsasave nagagamit din siya. If you have health goals, if gusto mo mag-trade in the future, if you want to do investing, or pag nag-adulting ka na, you need discipline. So, practical application for you to create a storehouse, if you're of a legal age, no, pwede ka na mag-create sa mga traditional bank accounts or digital banks. Ayan, kung meron ka na or pwede ka na mag-open ng digital banks, this is your practical application sa habit number 2. At number 3, kung college student ako ngayon at I want to build good financial habits, I will practice delay gratification. There's a saying that says, buy nice, buy twice. Ibig sabihin, when you buy cheap things, yung mga mas murang version of things, mas mabilis siyang masira and in the long run, mas mapapagastos ka pa kasi paulit-ulit mo siyang binibili versus buying once pero quality yung product. At mapapractice mo to in a sense na. Kapag meron ka ng budget system, meron ka ng way of tracking the money, di ba? Tapos nakapag-create ka na ng storehouse. Mas madali na for you to decide alin yung pang-delay gratification, alin yung talagang kailangan ng pagkagastosan ngayon. At ipang-enjoy, syempre. Sa generation kasi natin ngayon, sama ako. Sa generation kasi ngayon, everything is instant na. Like, so for Gen Zs, no? Ang generation is, you can have everything instant. Instant noodles, instant coffee, basta instant. For Generation Alpha, you have AI. Na instead of Googling things, no? You can just ask AI and ibibigay na siya sa'yo ngayon. So, ang habit na to is not to parang kawawain ka na hindi ko makuha or hindi binibigay sa'yo ngayon. But the habit that we are building here is that it teaches you to wait and it teaches you to be patient. Something that you would actually need when you're there na in the adulting world, no? So right now, practice delay gratification. The fourth habit naman that I would do if I'm a college student na financial habit na I would start is start building skills. Kunyari, fast forward na natin, no, nag-fresh graduate ka na, nag-work ka na. Yung skill ng pagluluto is something that could actually help you save more. Bakit? Kasi, kunyari, nag-independent life ka na, diba? Nag-dorm ka or nag-apartment. Pag nakakapagluto ka, mas tipid versus eating out, diba? Pangalawa, kung nag-work ka naman sa corporate, since marunong kang magluto, you've learned that skill right now, mas makakatipid ka kung magbabaon ka kaysa sa everyday na nag-eat out, no? I'm not saying na hindi ka mag-eat out forever. Pero dun sa mga times na, diba, gusto mong mas makadagdag dun sa savings or gusto mo na you're trying to save more, you want to invest then, dumating ka sa point na ganon, it would actually help with the budget, no? Makikita mo din yan when you start tracking your money na saan mas napupunta yung pera. Other skills that I could think of na pwedeng mong pag-isipan, think of income generating skills. So for example, communication, sales. So sales skills, diba? Parang nung panahon kasi namin as millennials, medyo cringe kasi if you're in sales. Pero kasi ako growing up, mahilig na ako magbenta-benta. Mahilig na ako magbenta ng mga kung ano-ano nung bata ako. Magbebenta ako ng mga ano sa mga classmates ko. Stationery, brownies, mga kung ano-anong maisipan kong ibenta. Hindi ako nahihiya. So growing up, that's something that I wanted to learn more, yung mundo ng sales. So that's an income generating skill. Pwedeng writing, pwedeng coding, pwedeng public speaking, and right now, medyo, diba, itong generation natin, content creation. So, learn the skill of creating instead of consuming. And one thing that you would see in this channel is the skill of trading then. So, pick one muna. So, just pick one. Kasi, meron ako nabasa nun, it's called 10,000 hours rule, na spending daw 10,000 focused hours consistently practicing a single skill can help propel you in the top 1% of performers in that domain na pinag-aaralan mo. Practical application that you can do when you try to learn skills is to read more books. Alam ko marami na kayong binabasa sa mga ACADS, pero yung something that interests you, you can set aside a time in a week or in a month to at least finish the book that's something that you're interested in. No? Pwede kong sabihin non-fiction, pero lately kasi I realized that some of the fiction books help me naman in my creativity. It's something that we can talk about in another video if you're interested. Pero that's the fourth habit that I would try to learn. Start building skills before you graduate. And the last financial habit that I will try to learn before I graduate is to learn how to enjoy. O diba, may balance. Ang goal kasi is not to be the richest student or not to be a millionaire when you reach 21 or 24, or to be financially ahead of everyone when you start working. The goal is to be an adult who knows how to manage his or her money and make wise financial decisions, especially when bigger amounts come in. So enjoy. The goal is not to save every peso na sobrang kuripot mo na or sobrang parang naghihirap ka na sa pagtitipid, no? Or the goal is not to turn a blind eye to those who are in need because you are saving so much. So enjoy. Enjoy yung pagtitrack mo ng pera. Ako dati, I treat it like a game. So, gusto ko yung parang nag-gamify yung saving and tracking of expenses. Para hindi siya boring, no? Enjoy pag-create ng storehouse. So, right now, pwede isa pa lang yung storehouse mo and then eventually, magkakaroon niya ng iba't ibang storehouses. You have storehouse for emergency fund, for travel, for investing. Enjoy then yung pagpapractice ng delay gratification. It actually means so much, no? When you wait for the night nice thing you've been wanting to siguro buy or experience for a long time just because you've practiced delayed gratification. You can actually savor the moment best pag ganon. Also, enjoy building skills, no? Kahit sabihin mong income-generating skill siya, a lot of young people that I know now na sobrang gusto, sobrang passionate dun sa ginagawa nila, was it because they enjoy it? They enjoy doing it. Enjoy the process of learning. So, those are the 5 financial habits that I would start to do if I'm a college student again, and something that I would do before I graduate. Na kapag dumating na yung first salary mo, hindi ka na magsisimula sa zero, may mga habits ka na. And if you're watching this at hindi ka student, sana may nakuha ka din ng mga financial habits na maybe you haven't started yet, that you can start right now. At kung student ka ngayon, I'm actually thinking of creating One for the Money campus community. Gusto ko lang makilala kung sino yung mga students na nanonood or students in the community para mas makagawa ko ng content or resources and future opportunities specific for you guys. And kung interested ka, ilalagay ko sa description below yung sign-up form. Comment naman below if you have a 6th or 7th financial habit to help naman yung mga nanonood sa atin dito. At kung nabuo mo na lahat ng habit na to, I'm sure you would enjoy watching this video next. Bye! Love you guys!